3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Matt, welcome back. Today I'm talking about Fighting With My Family. Fighting With My Family was directed by Stephen Merchant. Yep, that's right, you're thinking of the right guy, Ricky Gervais's buddy. And it basically tells the story of the Knight family, who are essentially an eccentric, wrestling-obsessed family from Norwich in the UK. Basically the journey of their daughter Soraya, played by Florence Pugh, and how she goes from being with her family, doing sort of like amateur wrestling in the UK, to becoming one of the most successful WWE divas. The story is in fact actually based on a true story. I kind of thought, the film doesn't really specify when the true story took place. I kind of thought like, I was thinking like the 90s or something like that. It was like only a few years ago. So like this is fairly recent and they've made a movie out of it pretty soon. So the movie frames itself as being mostly a comedy. Obviously you've got the likes of Nick Frost and you've got Lena Headey, who are playing sort of mum and dad of the Knight family. Nick Frost of course known for all of his comedic roles. Both Lena Headey and Nick Frost absolutely kill it in this. The movie does one of those things where at the end it kind of shows you real footage of the family. Apparently there was a documentary made about them a few years ago, and both of them, like, you kind of think that they're playing slightly eccentric versions of these people, but they're not. When you see the real people at the end, like, they hit the nail on their head. They both absolutely kill it in this. And in fact, the entire cast kills it in this. Genuinely standout performance by Florence Pugh. You genuinely believe that she is doing all this ridiculous wrestling stuff, which I'm sure she is. I believe, I mean, I don't know, but I imagine she probably got very much involved, busting out a lot of the moves and so on and so forth. And the whole family, you know, clearly everyone in this movie has just thrown themselves into it. So another standout performance in the movie goes to Jack Lowden, who plays Zack Knight, or Zack Attack. As he's known in the movie, he again delivers like a really great kind of like powerful performance throughout. Obviously, honourable mentions have to go to The Rock. Well, you know, he's The Rock, he's the people's champion. He brings it in absolutely everything that he does.
What are your names again?
My name.
It doesn't matter what your names are. You walk around here interrupting The Rock, you like you haven't seen the sun in 20 years. You like you just stepped out of Oliver Twist. Please, sir. May I have some more advice, sir? You want some advice? Here's The Rock's advice. Shut your mouth.
So, you know, he's going to be great. Vince Vaughn as well. He plays a bigger part in the movie than I thought he was going to do. He just kind of comes along, does his classic Vince Vaughn thing. You know, he's there, he's pulling the strings, he's doing it. So yeah, good performances. Now, the one thing that I will say about this movie is I recommend everyone goes and sees it, whether you're a wrestling fan or not. I am most certainly not a wrestling fan. Obviously went through the little wrestling phase when I was a kid, but it's something that I just decided, you know what, I'm not into this. Nothing against anyone who is into wrestling. I know quite a lot of people who still are. You know, what's one form of entertainment over another? But regardless of whether or not you are a wrestling fan, you should definitely go and check out this movie. Not only is it an absolutely stellar comedy, but it's also a stellar comedy which is sort of wrapped around a genuine heart of gold. This film is just genuinely heartwarming at points. There were a couple of times as well where I admit that it was kind of bringing me close to tears, and I just wasn't expecting that. I went in expecting a complete laugh-out-loud comedy, which it is, but it also very much tugs at the heartstrings as well, and it does an absolutely amazing job at doing it. And that mainly goes down to the performances of Florence Pugh and Jack Lowden in their respective roles. Overall, the film was just absolutely great fun. It was a barrel of laughs, and at the end of the day, it's kind of generally really, really touching. I can't kind of emphasize enough, regardless of whether you are a wrestling fan or not, you will enjoy this movie. You will definitely enjoy this movie. You will laugh and you will have your heartstrings tugged. So, to give the film a rating, I am going to give it a 8 out of 10. Stephen Merchant and The Rock, they brought it for this movie. Like I said, came out of nowhere. I was expecting a laugh-out-loud comedy, and I, you know, ended up watching a heartwarming drama which almost had me in tears. Alright guys, just a quick one today. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Have you seen the movie? If you have, let me know down in the comments down below what you thought of it. And until next time, take care.